Have you ever felt something strange in your body, with no apparent explanation, and wondered what could be happening? Maybe an insistent headache, a mysterious ringing in your ears, or even that unexpected tingling that runs through your body. You are not alone. What many don't realize is that these physical symptoms can be signs of spiritual awakening, a process that is as transformative as it is challenging. And the most curious thing? Most people ignore these subtle clues from the universe, treating them as mere coincidences or passing symptoms. But what if I told you that behind these sensations there is an energetic adjustment happening, a profound reconfiguration of your spiritual field? Yes, all of this could be a reflection of a greater energetic transformation, connecting you to higher dimensions of consciousness. It may seem counterintuitive, but discomfort is often a harbinger of something extraordinary. The third eye opens, the signals from the universe become clearer, and energy begins to flow in ways you never imagined. If you've experienced this, you know how intriguing, and even scary, it is to experience symptoms such as headaches, ringing in the ears, or solar plexus problems, without understanding why. Maybe you attributed it to stress or a fast-paced routine. But the truth is that these physical phenomena can be invitations to look beyond the material world. And the best? Recognizing these signs is the first step to transforming exhaustion into empowerment and challenges into a true process of evolution. Get ready, because today you will discover how to identify these 5 signs and, more importantly, learn to welcome them as allies on your spiritual path. So, are you ready to discover what the universe has in store for you? There are times when a headache arrives without warning, without explanation, and seems to want to lodge itself right in the center of your forehead. It may be tempting to blame it on tiredness or stress, but what if this feeling is pointing to something much deeper? These localized pains may be signs that the third eye, that portal to spiritual energy and intuition, is activating. Imagine it as if it were a spiritual muscle being worked intensely. Of course, it will protest a little. A good way to alleviate this is by trying practices such as meditation focused on the point between the eyebrows, where the third eye resides. Try, for example, the Tritaka method, which consists of fixing your gaze on a lit candle. It's simple and powerful. This connection to higher spiritual frequencies can manifest in subtle but constant ways. Have you ever noticed how pain is accompanied by a feeling of restlessness or recurring thoughts about deep issues? Well, it's not by chance. You are beginning to access dimensions beyond the obvious, where the rational mind does not reign alone. Try keeping a journal to record these moments and notice patterns. It may be that your insights begin to flow right after these pains, as if they were an energetic readjustment that precedes clarity. Of course, the transition to this new perception is not without small challenges. For some people, the intensity of these pains can be a clear sign of resistance to the evolution process. Have you ever tried to reconnect with nature in these moments? Walking barefoot on the earth or spending a few minutes in the morning sun can help align your vibrational frequencies with the energy of the earth. This not only lessens discomfort, but also strengthens the connection between your physical body and your energy field. But, above all, remember, the third eye does not open completely overnight. It's a process, almost like a dance between the physical and the spiritual, and each step brings a little more light to the journey. When you pay attention to these signs, the pain, the pressure, and even the flashes of intuition, start to notice what else could be transforming. After all, the universe does not work alone. He likes to give clues, and maybe they are already reaching your ears, literally. Have you ever heard that unexpected ringing in your ears that comes out of nowhere and then disappears? Be aware that this can be much more than a simple inconvenience. This peculiar sound is often associated with an energetic adjustment, a clear sign that your perception is being heightened to capture higher vibrational frequencies. Think of it like when you tune an old radio, that hiss before you find the perfect station is part of the process. During these moments, stop for a moment and focus on the sound. It often brings a feeling of calm or even a revealing thought. And why does this happen? Well, it's as if the universe is sending you direct messages, adjusting your spiritual antenna. Some people report that these buzzing sounds become more intense after practices such as meditation or moments of deep reflection. Have you tried taking a test? Take time to meditate and notice if the sounds become more frequent or specific. Choosing high vibrational music, such as mantras or binaural sounds, can also amplify this connection. It's almost like creating a spiritual Wi-Fi to receive these messages more clearly. Interestingly, these signs are not always the same. Sometimes the tinnitus is higher pitched, other times it is lower pitched, and can even change ears. This may indicate the type of message or frequency being adjusted. For example, higher pitched sounds are often related to the awakening of spiritual gifts, such as intuition or alignment with spiritual guides. Bass sounds can send grounding messages, like a reminder from the universe to keep your feet on the ground while your soul explores the infinite. So the next time you hear ringing in your ears, don't be quick to dismiss it as something trivial. Take a deep breath, try to connect to the present moment, and ask yourself, what is the universe trying to tell me right now? It's fascinating to see how these signals can open doors to other sensations, like that slight tingling that runs through the body. That sudden tingling sensation that runs through your body may seem like a simple physical reaction, but in many cases, it is a powerful spiritual sign. When you feel that slight shiver, almost as if little sparks of energy run across your skin, believe me, your energy field is undergoing a vibrational adjustment. This happens because your physical body and spiritual energy are aligning with higher frequencies, preparing you to access deeper levels of consciousness. A good example is when you are in meditation or even in a moment of peace and suddenly you feel this subtle flow through your body. It is the universe literally touching you. And don't think that the tingling appears without purpose. It is usually activated by moments when your energy connects to something greater, such as during a spiritual practice or even when entering high vibrational places, such as temples or natural spaces. If you want to explore this sensation more consciously, try practices like Reiki or deep breathing exercises. A simple exercise that can help is to close your eyes, inhale deeply and imagine golden light flowing through your body. This not only intensifies the tingling, but also allows you to become familiar with the spiritual energy that surrounds you. Some people also report that tingling happens when they are about to make important decisions or when they receive an insight. Have you noticed how it appears out of nowhere, often during a conversation or reflection? These moments are like nudges from the universe saying, "Pay attention, something is aligning." A great habit is to write down these moments in a spiritual diary and observe patterns. Over time, you can see how they are connected to changes and developments in your life. More than a physical sensation, tingling in the body is an experience that demonstrates how in tune you are with the energy of the cosmos. It is like a sign that the transformation process is underway. And, speaking of signs, have you noticed how other symptoms begin to manifest themselves on this journey? For example, that feeling of discomfort in the solar plexus, which may seem like a mere stomach problem, but has a much deeper meaning. You know that peculiar tingling sensation that sometimes runs through your body, for no apparent reason? Yes, this can be a powerful indicator that your energy field is undergoing transformation. When your physical body begins to adapt to new vibrational frequencies, this sensation can appear as a kind of recalibration signal. Imagine that your energy is like a musical instrument. To play the right notes, it needs to be perfectly in tune. During these moments, a great practice is to simply close your eyes, breathe deeply and let the energy flow, without resistance. This tingling often manifests itself in specific areas of the body, the hands, feet, or even the spine. These points are closely connected to the flow of spiritual energy and your main chakras. For example, Feeling this in your hands may indicate that you are developing skills linked to healing or energetic sensitivity. If it appears on the feet, it may be a call to connect more deeply to the earth, reinforcing your rootedness. A practical tip is to rub your hands and place them in the place where you feel the tingling, as if you were consciously guiding the energy. The most interesting thing is that tingling usually appears at times when you are about to receive or release a large amount of energy. Have you ever noticed how this happens during practices like Reiki, meditation, or even while you are in a deeply emotional conversation? These are moments of high vibration, where the physical and spiritual bodies come into tune. Try keeping a journal to note when and where these sensations occur. You can start to identify patterns that will help you better understand your transformations. What about when the tingling becomes intense or prolonged? No need to worry, just observe. Your body is telling you that it is in the middle of a process of evolution and energetic adjustment. It may be helpful to accompany this sensation with grounding practices, such as walking barefoot or holding crystals like hematite or onyx, which help stabilize the energy. And as this happens, other signs may begin to emerge, such as changes in your solar plexus or even unexpected stomach sensations. That strange feeling in your stomach, a sudden burning sensation, unexplained nausea, or even tightness, may be more than just a physical issue. These symptoms often indicate that your solar plexus, the center of personal power and energy, is intensely processing vibrational changes. Think of it as a filter. This is where you digest not only food, but also emotions and energies around you. When this center is overwhelmed, the body finds ways to show that something needs attention. Drinking warm water with lemon can be a simple and effective ritual to relieve the energetic tension accumulated in this area. Stomach issues can also arise when you are absorbing dense energy from environments or people. Have you ever noticed how sometimes your stomach seems to react before your mind even grasps the discomfort? This is the solar plexus doing its work. Therefore, when entering highly charged environments, it is always good to create energetic protection. Visualize a golden light surrounding this region, like a shield that filters what comes in and out. Another practical tip is to use essential oils, such as lavender or lemon, applied lightly to the abdomen to help with harmonization. These symptoms may also reflect emotions that you are not processing properly. The solar plexus is where the energy of fear, anger, and anxiety tends to lodge. How about trying emotional release techniques, such as EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique? Light tapping with your fingers on specific points on the body can alleviate blockages and promote a healthier flow of energy. And, of course, gentle physical activities like yoga or Tai Chi also help to unblock this area and bring more balance. As you learn to recognize and work with these sensations, you will realize that discomfort in the solar plexus is not an enemy, but a guide. It shows you where your energy needs to be adjusted so you can move forward on your energy transformation journey. And it's incredible how, after an adjustment like this, you can feel light, almost renewed, although, in some cases, this is accompanied by an exhaustion that seems to have no end. That feeling of tiredness that doesn't go away, even after a good night's sleep, may be something deeper than just a busy day. The exhaustion that accompanies spiritual awakening is a reflection of the intense changes your energy is going through. It's like updating a computer's operating system. It takes time, consumes resources, and often requires a complete restart. During these periods, the physical body works in harmony with the energy field to assimilate new vibrational frequencies. A good tip: prioritize rest, but also the quality of that rest. Try placing crystals such as amethyst or rose quartz next to the bed to promote restful sleep. Energy transformation requires a large amount of vital energy, and this can cause a feeling of heaviness or sluggishness. However, this exhaustion is not just wear and tear, it is also a necessary pause for internal changes to happen. Think of it as the calm before the storm of clarity. In moments like these, avoid overcharging yourself. Plan breaks in your day for restorative practices, such as guided meditation or a rock salt bath. These simple rituals can help realign your energy field and recharge your strength. Additionally, this exhaustion can be a call to listen to what your body is trying to tell you. During the process of evolution, repressed emotions or old thought patterns often surface, requiring resolution. Feeling drained can be a sign that you are releasing these stagnant energies. Take the opportunity to create moments of silence and introspection. How about starting with a list of things that you feel no longer serve you? Often, the simple practice of identifying and releasing what weighs you down can bring relief. While exhaustion is challenging, it is also an invitation to slow down and observe the signs from the universe around you. What has your intuition shown you? What messages have you received in dreams or even in small everyday details? These energetic pauses can be exactly the time when the universe plants seeds of clarity. And sometimes, it's in this state of forced rest that you begin to notice subtle connections, like buzzing, tingling or changes in solar plexus energy, leading you to see the whole picture in a new and expanded way. Once you know these 5 physical signs of spiritual awakening, the big question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you ignore the call and continue dealing with these physical symptoms as if they were mere coincidences, or will you embrace this transformation as the opportunity it truly is? The choice is all yours, but know that the universe always sends signals to those who are ready to evolve. Now is the time to act. Have you ever thought about adopting practices such as meditation, chakra alignment, or even keeping a spiritual diary? Small changes can make a big difference in your evolution process. And if you've started to notice patterns, like headaches or ringing in your ears, ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? It's time to turn these discomforts into tools for growth. If this content touched something in you, why not share what you felt? Write in the comments which of these signs you have noticed in your daily life. Who knows, maybe your experience will also inspire other people. And, of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving content like this. With each video, you will be closer to mastering your energy and understanding the mysteries of spiritual awakening. What are you waiting for to take the next step?